Admission item 1.
This will go to some other bench, as this court is not here. One of the judges is not, Judge Sri Biswanath Rath is not hearing the counsel, senior counsel appearing here. The registry may obtain permission of Honorable Chief Justice for listing the matter in some other bench.
Item number 2.
May I please?
Yes.
The wife is the petitioner, my lord.
Pardon?
My lord, I may pardon. Wife is the petitioner. Husband has filed divorce petition. Expiry order was passed by the learned judge, family court both. And
The order of divorce.
my lord, the order of divorce. Expiry, no parental alignment has been given, and expiry order setting aside expiry order was filed. That
You are for the wife.
I am for the wife.
This matter was yesterday there.
Yesterday.
Why are you not? Why are you not training your associates?
I had been to Bhubaneswar.
You may be, but is this a case to be adjourned?
No, no, my lord. No, my lord.
Why it should come for second time for admission? Wife has come against an expertise judgment. Automatic. Issue notice on the question of admission, considering the appeal has been brought to set aside a judgment of in grant of divorce in favor of the husband, but expertise judgment. Hello. Considering small question involved herein, this court feels it appropriate to issue notice on admission on the question of admission. Requisites as undertaken be filed by Monday.
My lord, my lord.
Notice be issued fixing short returnable date. Matter be listed immediately after appearance of the husband respondent hearing. LCR call for LCR in CP number 3 of 22. Right, it is only divorce.
My lord, only divorce.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Item number 3. May I please?
Lords, husband's application for dissolution of marriage has been rejected, my lords.
Husband filed dissolution of marriage allowed.
No, my lords, dismissed, my lords, rejected.
Rejected.
My lords.
What was the ground of dissolution of marriage?
Lords, ground cruelty as well as the desertion. And
Cruelty and desertion.
my lords, both the grounds has been disbelieved by the Learned Family Court. Lords, since 2013, parties are residing separately since December 2013. And allegations and counter allegations are there.
What is that perversity? If there is any perversity, once the fact-finding court rejects the ground of cruelty,
My lords, yes,
under what ground it can be entertained?
My lords, now only ground is the irretrievable breakdown of marriage. Although that is not a ground, but my lords, it is held by the Honorable Apex Court that irretrievable breakdown of marriage itself is a cruelty, my lords.
No, but at
No,
the
lords.
same time, Honorable Apex Court in so many decisions says there is no concept of irretrievable breakdown unless there is amendment to the Act.
Yes, that is there, my lords. That is there.
Act never provides
no.
the irretrievable breakdown
No.
concept.
No, my lords, no.
So therefore, somewhere somebody making a ray observation,
My lords.
that doesn't mean that's law.
My lords,
That's why Supreme Court time and again suggests if the government
Yes,
feels it appropriate, then they may bring amendment on this issue.
yes, my lords.
So irretrievable breakdown is not a ground.
My lords, that cannot be
Irretrievable
ground.
breakdowns, listen, what is the irretrievable breakdown? Reason for irretrievable breakdown?
My
When
lords,
the
the
marriage taken place?
marriage taken place, my lords, on 4/7/2013.
13.
My lords,
How
since
long both resided?
lords, only for 5 months, that is on 9/12/2013, they are residing separately, my lords.
Apangar written statement? Sorry, claim ta.
Yes.
Claim petition dekhele? What steps you have taken to bring her back so that?
No, my lords, I have
No,
filed-
no,
yes,
don't
yes.
say up.
Yes, no,
Don't say up.
No, I
You
have-
must have strongest ground
yes,
that in spite of your all attempts
my lords.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts, wife did not turn.
No, I filed an application under section 9 that has also been rejected.
Then-
On the ground.
Then
yes.
dissolution of marriage, so the petition. So
My lords, resumption has been
complaint
refused.
দেখুন।
The resumption of marriage has been refused. At one stage, my lords, resumption of the marriage has been refused. My lords, thereafter, I filed application for dissolution of marriage that has also been refused. My lords.
It is special marriage act.
It's a matter of fact that the husband was convicted.
Yes,
In-
yes, my lords. Yes.
Then how do, I mean, overcome that finding of conviction
Yes,
in domestic violence? When after being convicted in domestic
Yes.
violence case, you will say that the wife has no good reasons to stay with you.
Not domestic.
Stay apart from you.
My lords, that is the ground
So
for.
Panda, with
My lords. Yes,
I
yes.
think you, I mean, at your level, you must take care of these things.
Therefore, on the other hand, wife had a good ground.
Good ground.
Yes, yes,
Wife
that
had a
is
good
also
ground.
finding under the section 22 application was rejected on that ground, my lords. That there is sufficient reason for the wife to.
See, there is a reason why the irretrievable broken down is not a ground in section 13. Because it is the.
Consciously, it has been
It has
omitted.
consciously, it has been
Consciously
avoided since
it
last
has been
almost
avoided,
15, 20
right.
years. There is a debate. Still the elected representatives, they are not bringing that provision
My lords.
because that will frustrate the aim and objective of the Hindu Marriage Act.
But now, my lords,
Frustrate or a court
my lords-
interfere kariba by
Lords,
imposing.
I humbly submitted, my lords, since both the parties are there are allegations and counter allegations against both the parties, there is
No,
no
no,
chance
no.
of their
Your submission should be, there are proved allegations against husband, that whether that can be a ground for, you argue your best point
For separation.
for separation. But then if the court starts granting, then what would happen? What will be the consequence? Every husband will torture, he will get convicted and then file a petition 13(1).
Not a single paragraph. You are making at least endeavor to convince her that yes, in spite of conviction, all these things, you will lead a good life. There's not a single paragraph. So how?
My lords, I have tried, my lords, I have approached for restitution of conjugal rights, my lords, that has been rejected also on the ground that the wife has sufficient reason to set, my
That
lords.
rejected, that has to be rejected once you are convicted and in a criminal proceeding.
498 area भी conviction.
498 conviction, not under
तो
the.
कौन रहिला sir?
Not under
ଆପଣ
the.
cruelty रे कौन रहिला माने ଆମେ कहନ୍ତି you have to go extra mile. You means your client. You have to tell him on his face.
That should have been, that should have.
He has to walk that extra mile to convince the wife. You see the plight of a woman.
My lords.
You torture her, get convicted, then you file a petition that she has deserted you. And court will adjudicate further.
Very reasonable order. Admit koriye. Admit LCR, call for LCR. Yes, issue notice on the question of admission. Call for
The
LCR.
endeavor of this court is that if she comes, something
Correct.
would happen. Otherwise, this kind of indulgence should not be shown. Always my lord is concerned that what would happen to the lady.
No, let call for.
And that
LCR.
should be your concern. It's
Matter.
high time that lawyers should talk to the client in plain and simple language. इत्ते कथारे कौन अच्छे हैं?
And You go through your application, main application, you are placed there, not a single paragraph.
Item 4,
And that stigma in the criminal case cannot go away until unless you get an acquittal in higher forum. Have you filed any acquittal petition?
I think it has been, appeal is, it has been confirmed, my lords.
Appeal confirmed.
Confirmed,
So,
sir.
therefore, କଣ ଆଉ case ରେ ରହିଲା?
Only,
କାହିଁକି ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ pursue କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
only separation, nothing, lords. No.
ବୁଝେଇକି
I
ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଆଗ।
oblige, lords.
You have to counsel. ସେ ଯଦି ତାଙ୍କ ଲାଇଫ ଲିଡ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଯାହା ହେଲା ହେଲା ସେ ହଜବେଣ୍ଡ କୁ ବୁଝାନ୍ତୁ।
Any issue?
No, Mr.
Therefore, she chose to stay apart. Yes, all right. Item 4. It is senior counsel
Wait.
for parents memo. Take a note.
May it please your lordships, lordship may kindly turn to annexure 1 at page 12, my lords.
No, Mr. Roy, first you tell what are you challenging here?
My lords, I am challenging the order of the presiding officer, Labour Court, annexure 7 and annexure 6, my lords. Dated,
6 is industrial adjudication
yes, my
in a
lords.
33C2 proceeding.
33C2 proceeding, my lords. The lordship will see the name of the persons has to be there. And lordship will kindly see page 12. The cause title says Maguni Chandra Vaidya and 38 others. Who are these 38 numbers not mentioned? And in the below lordship will find name of the name, signature of thumb impression Ramchandra Laguri. Here it is written as Ramchandra Vaidya. Then lordship will kindly see annexure 2.
No, annexure 6 is rejection of a miscellaneous application by the management to take out the 33C2 proceeding.
My lords. Now,
So then what is annexure 7?
Manas, annexure 7 is, lordship will see, I have filed an application that the form G submitted by authorizing Mr. Latif, who is supposed to be the president of the Boardville Workers Union, that union has
So
been cancelled.
this is another objection on the entertainability of the application.
Yes,
This is second round of objection.
yes, my lords.
Then annexure 9.
Annexure 9 is only order sheet, my lords. Annexure 9 is the order sheet and it's not a completed
Okay,
order.
then how can you join both these different causes of action in one read?
My lords,
Maybe arising out of one proceeding.
yes,
but
one proceeding.
Absolutely different causes of actions. So you have to confine your writ application to one of the cause of action.
One of the, then I'll confining my lords
So
only.
confine to 6 or 7?
I am confining to 7, my lords. I am confining to 7.
7.
He says, I am reading the operative portion, my lords. The operating portions reads like
So
this, my
let
lords.
us first record this petition for the submission of. Leave to challenge annexure 6 or you are abandoning annexure 6?
Annexure 6 is abandonment.
Abandoned?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, Siddhartha Roy, then a senior counsel, makes clear statement on abandonment of the order by the annexure 6. Challenge to. Abandoning the challenge to the order by the annexure 6. And praise the writ petition be confined to the challenge of the dispute by the annexure 7.
My lords. Lordship will
Now
see the,
come to annexure 7.
yes, I'll only take your lordship to the operating portion.
No, what was your petition in
My
annexure 7?
petition is, annexure 6 is my petition. Lordship will be pleased to
Annexure?
see. Annexure 6.
No, no.
Five,
see,
five.
Sorry, five. I'm sorry. I'm extremely
yes,
sorry, man.
Annexure 5.
Yes, Annexure 5, my lords.
What was your ground?
I have stated that Lordship may turn to page 22, that in view of the cancellation of the registration of the trade union, namely Barbil Workers Union, the said union loses its identity when the above union did not exist from 22nd of January 2014. The court of president in the said registered union is a misnomer from the said date. The above application under section 33C2 of the ID Act filed by L.M. Latif in the capacity of the president of registered trade union, that is Barbil Workers Union, is a nullity and liable to be rejected. Mr. Latif, then second for
Mr. Roy, 1 minute here.
yes, ma'am.
The
Sorry.
proceeding is registered as 47 by 2017.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Now come to your post title, you have filed Annexure 9.
yes.
Who has brought this litigation?
Mellors, there was an award.
No, just to
Yes,
let us come to the material facts.
yes,
Page, you have filed Annexure 9.
yes.
Okay.
Annexure 9, that
Come to Annexure 9. Who has brought that litigation, this 33C2 litigation?
Mellors, the workers.
Workers.
Yes,
Now you say by filing this application, you say
yes,
MM Latif is not competent enough to continue the proceeding.
yes,
The
represent.
proceeding is brought by Ramchandra Lugari and others.
38 others, and later on, they have authorized RM Latif. That is Annexure 2, my lords. Annexure 2 does at the control.
They have authorized means to
Yes.
conduct their case.
Yes,
To conduct their case.
conduct
So
the
that
case.
doesn't mean that he has brought the application.
No, application.
Who will conduct a case there?
My lord, under
Idea
section
clear.
36, he is only to represent.
He may be representing.
Yes. But since the union itself
get
has
it.
lost its
Out of it.
identity,
No, who is to represent?
my lords. Lords, you may kindly see
33C2 question.
33C2. ସେଥିରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
On an
କହିଲେ-
application being made, yes, 33C2, please read.
Aye, where any workman is entitled to receive from the employer any money or any benefit which is being capable of being computed in terms of money, and if any question arises as to the amount of money due or as to the amount at which such benefits should be
No,
computed.
first pardon to 33C1.
C1. Recovery of money from due from an employer, where any money is due to a workman from an employer under a settlement or an award or under the provisions of chapter 5A or chapter 5B, the workman himself or any other person authorized
Authorized by him.
authorized by
Himself
him.
or authorized by him.
Again,
So he is only authorized representative. So listen, Mr. Rai, you are confused.
yeah,
If such a union brings a dispute,
my lords.
then he may not have locus standi because union is already forfeited in the meantime.
Again,
But here union is not bringing, workmen are bringing the dispute,
yes.
allowing a representative to conduct their case.
Correct, my lords. I am obliged. Now, my lords, we will see. Annexure 1, the application which has been filed to receive the money is Ramchandra Laguri and 38 others.
Absolutely, they are the
And
ones
so,
who are beneficiaries.
Lordship, then Ramchandra Laguri is not, he is not the representative.
No.
Then again,
Sorry. Even Birla Tire decision comes to rescue of the workmen. 2009 probably Birla Tire decision.
again,
There the lawyer was representing. Then a question raised whether a lawyer
Yes.
can undertake the exercise,
again,
industrial dispute exercise. then the courts came to observe.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଠି ଲେଖା ହେଲା 38
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଠି court
Sir.
came to observe.
ସାର୍
He being the president of the workers union is well authorized to conduct the case.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ନାଇଁ ତାପରେ
So
ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
therefore ସେଠି representation ଆସିଥିଲା whether union can represent such a
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
dispute. ଏଠି question ହଉଛି it is clear language is very clear. Workman himself or any other person authorized by him in writing. The
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
workers here have authorized him in writing to conduct the case.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଥିରେ ଲେଖା ହେଲା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ମାଗୁଣି ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ବୈଦ୍ୟ and 38 others ସାଇନ୍ କିଏ କରିଛନ୍ତି
So
ସାର୍
therefore annexure 7 is justified order. He has rejected. He has rejected.
my lords
So what is the other issue now? Sir?
now my lords you will see annexure 1 ରେ ଲେଖା ହଉଛି ମାଗୁଣି ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ବୈଦ୍ୟ and others ତାପରେ
Yes, absolutely. They are the workmen.
annexure 1 at page 12 you will see
Page 12.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାଇନ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି କିଏ ମାଗୁଣି ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର
Oh,
ଲାଗୁରି
therefore we say, right, they have brought, there is no dispute.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
They have brought the dispute, but at a subsequent stage, they wanted to take help of a representative.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
And being authorized, a representative is pursuing. What is the difficulty to you?
my lords the question is there is no authorization so far as Maguni Chandra Laguri is concerned or Vaidya is concerned. ତାପରେ ପୁଣି
Where is the authorization memo?
ଆଜ୍ଞା authorization memo or true copy of the authorization application page
Show the
14
authorization.
page 14 my lords authorization memo ନାହିଁ
ଆପଣ ଦେବେ ନା ନାଇଁ କହିଲେ ଆମେ କଣ କରିବୁ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
It is you are challenging.
ଆଜ୍ଞା କେବଳ authorization ଅଛି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ annexure 3 page 14 मोहम्मद रियाज को से କରିଥିଲେ मोहम्मद रियाज को କରିଥିଲେ
ହଁ ମହମ୍ମଦ ରିୟାଜ କୁ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଟା ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ ନେମ୍ ଅଫ ଦି ପର୍ସନ୍ସ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଆନେଶ 4 ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହଁ ସେ ୱାର୍କମ୍ୟାନ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହେଲା ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ପାର୍ଟି ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଫରୱାର୍ଡ ୟୁର ଡିସିସନ ଟୁ ଦି ଆପ୍ରୋପ୍ରିଏଟ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଏଟା ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଟା
ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ 38 ରୁ ସାର୍ 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 38 ରୁ ପୁଣି 59 ହେଇଗଲେ ସେଇଟା
That's a different issue ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ 38 ରୁ 59 ହେଲେ addition is proper or improper, that is not the dispute here, Mr. Roy.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Dispute here is whether such a man can be authorized or not.
yes
Now you have filed the list of person authorizing him. Come to page 19. This Manguni Charana Vaidya is there, serial number 25. He is
ଆଜ୍ଞା
also a person amongst all the
ତାପରେ
persons authorizing.
ସେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାପରେ ପୁଣି ଯୋଉ ସାଇନ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ମାଗୁଣି ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ବୈଦ୍ୟ ଆଉ ତାପରେ ତଳେ ସାଇନ୍ ସିଗ୍ନେଚର ହେଇଛି ମାଗୁଣି ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଲାଗୁରି
Go to this technical issues. Yes, you don't have a case in terms of 33C1. Sorry, withdraw କରିବେ ନା reject କରିଦବା?
ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଆଉଥରେ ଗୋଟେ amendment ଟା ଫାଇଲ କରିବି
ନାଇଁ, withdraw କରନ୍ତୁ, better application କଣ ଆଣିବେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରନ୍ତୁ। ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ one after another you are failing. Annexure 6 you are not challenging. Annexure 7 we find through law, provision of law validly decided.
my lords.
So therefore, now withdraw this, think what you will challenge.
My lords, with liberty may be given
Petitioner wants to withdraw the application.
to file better application.
Better application.
My lords.
He is dismissed as withdrawn, but however with liberty. ସେଟା କିନ୍ତୁ first to confining to annexure 7 ରହିବ ତାପରେ order.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆମେ liberty ଦେଲୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହଁ କିନ୍ତୁ be careful ଆପଣ ହଉନି industrial adjudication ରେ ଠିକ ଆସୁନାହିଁ
For orders item 5,
Item number 5, there is a defect. And as well as your lordship, there is one prayer. The husband and wife, this is here, before your lordship, this is a husband husband has filed challenging the judgment passed by the Land Trial Court.
କଣ defect ଅଛି ବା is there any
Defect number 9. If my lord gives little time, I'll
defect number
9, my lord.
9
3 days I'll correct it, my lord. I'll rectify that.
The correction kardebe in court.
My lord, my
He is permitted to make necessary corrections in terms of defect of number 9. Now, what is the case?
My lord, two appeals have been filed, one by the wife and one by the husband. And the divorce of decree has been granted by the learned trial court, my lord.
Wife's appeal is registered as
26 of 2023.
60?
26 of 2023. Matter.
Is it admitted already?
Yes, or admitted already,
Admitted.
my lord.
Then what is the order impugned here?
Here is the order. There is a defect in my prayer, my lord. I have to correct the defect if my lord permits. I have only challenged to the extent of permanent alimony. But here
And there the wife has challenged the divorce.
enhancement and divorce.
Enhancement and divorce
Yes.
both. Admitted.
Actually, lordship, I have notice has been
See, prayer change karibe kouchandi.
my lord.
All right. Counsel for the appellant wants to bring amendment to the prayer. Okay, let this matter be listed on next Friday along with amendment application if any.
My lord. Deep lord.
You are sure she has challenged the divorce also?
I have not received yet the appeal memo.
But
But an instruction has been given by
don't make that statement.
the
Go
response.
through, make yourself sure. Yes. We don't record for the time being, but be sure what is the.
My lord.
If she has only come for an enhancement, then that may be a different case. Yes.
My lord.
Item 6,
Your lordship, item 6 is regarding I have filed for condemnation of delay, your lordship.
What is
And
the delay?
Sir, your lordship, the delay is for 2 days.
Huh?
The delay is for 2 days.
Delay for 2 days.
Yes.
Staff
yes, sir.
reporting says 1 day only. All right, even though staff report says. Well, you have not indicated in prayer the delay aspect. All right, let us issue notice. Issue notice on the question of
Your
limit.
lordship, one more thing, like there has been some error, typographical errors. So I just need to rectify this. So maybe
Both a memorandum of appeal or IA?
appeal, member of appeal. Yes.
Okay, liberty granted in the appeal kariba, liberty granted to the learned counsel for the appellant for removing the typographical errors.
Obliged.
In the on the body of the appeal memo by appearing before the registrar concerned. In this case, requisites as undertaken be filed by Monday. Notice be issued fixing short returnable date and limitation aspect may be listed immediately after appearance of the husband. Wife.
Obliged.
এটা কি সুখমণি wife আসছে না?
Wife.
After
Appellant's
appearance
wife.
of the husband.
Obliged.
Yeah.
item 7,
May I please, your lord?
Yes, this matter is not maintainable as per stamp reporting.
Appellant is challenging the interim order. Appellant is challenging the interim order.
Interim maintenance, no matter maintainable. That will come in read petition probably. RPFM. So bring change to the nomenclature.
My
File appropriate application. Petitioner wants to bring appropriate application to change the nomenclature in the appeal involved here. Let the matter be listed after such application is brought on record. Yes.
item 8,
May I please, my lord? The last occasion your lordship directed the wife respondent to get instruction regarding the quantum, my lord. And on the last occasion, Learned Counsel for the petition also filed an interim application regarding payment of area maintenance, my lord.
That is different aspect. Argue on merit. Area maintenance.
Area
cannot-
maintenance passed in another proceeding, my lord.
That's right. Let us see what is the development in this appeal.
I have already given my consent, my lord. and by way of affidavit, and I have also filed my assets and liabilities.
You
And
have also filed that.
mm,
You have offered 10 lakhs.
and subsequently, in the court, I have also, I have said another 3 to 4 lakhs. I will try to
You
pay,
can raise it to 14.
my lord.
Okay, what happened to that 10 lakhs? Have you paid? Order 25/7, there is a recording that you are inclined to give another 3 to 4 lakhs.
My lord.
Okay.
Thereafter,
Yes,
trustee
Mr.
directed the
Mr.
rest.
Samal. Mr. Samal, you were granted to take the view of the wife.
Yes,
On-
I have taken the view.
My,
She has expressed that it will be not less than 40 lakhs if I will make a deposit.
pardon?
She is claiming 40 lakhs, my lord. And along with that, a residential house. Without that, she may not able to live at Raurkela.
Hmm.
She is living at Raurkela. They have got 5 houses. She claimed that one accommodation be given to the wife and 40 lakhs.
ಈಗ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ ଆପଣ file କଲେ affidavit in terms of Neha.
Yes, yes, my
Rajnish
lord. I have
versus
filed
Neha.
since
They have admitted the properties except one
20
property.
21st July, my lord.
ହୁଏନି ଆପଣ ରଜନୀଶ ନେହା decision ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି କି?
21/7 ଦେଇଛି ମୋର ସାର୍।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ 21/7 ଆପଣ file କରିଥିଲେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ?
ମୁଁ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲି ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାର ଗୋଟେ affidavit my willingness and
Sir, kindly, sir, question that he respond to. My lord is asking whether you have filed the affidavit in terms of Rajnish Neha
yes,
or-
yes, yes, my
So
lord.
where is that affidavit dated kete?
21st July.
ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ନାଇଁ ଆଗରୁ file ହେଇଛି
21/7 ଫାଇଲ କରିଛି।
Yes, right. 21/7 ଗୋଟେ file କରିଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିଲେ ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି।
Yes. Mr. Samal, you have responded to Equisat affidavit? Or
I
you
have-
are,
No,
have you
I-
received copy of Equisat affidavit?
Yes, yes, I have received that
Then
copy.
what is your response? He has given as per the requirement.
I have
He has
not given
given
a
as per
reply
the
affidavit.
requirement.
I have not given a reply affidavit, but in her personal appearance before Lordship, she has expressed that I am
Oh,
willing.
40 lakhs to be, 40
Yes.
lakhs to be considered in terms of that affidavit as per the guidelines of the Honorable Supreme Court. So it may come to be for 30 lakhs or 60 lakhs. That's another issue altogether.
Right.
But you have to go through that so that the court can adjudicate.
I will,
because
I'll file a reply affidavit.
So bring your response admitting or disputing the property details.
And it
within the-
becomes easier for the lawyer
Right.
because otherwise they become rather kind of rigid in their approach. So they must understand that what can be legally, what can be done,
I
what
will-
best solution can be.
I will file within a week.
Have you come to know there is a decision of the Supreme Court
Yes,
on this?
Yes,
Giving the clear guideline.
right.
Then and this affidavit is in terms of that you are not bringing your response.
Now, I have filed an affidavit showing that what is the asset of the husband. I have filed
That
an
would be
affidavit.
better if wherever, according to you, the assets have not been sold.
Right.
So for that, you have to bring that affidavit on record responding to this so
Then
that
there-
they have a chance.
Then there may be landing in an inquiry. Inquiry to find
right.
whether these assets belongs to petitioner or
I
not.
will,
The
I
husband
will,
or
I will
not.
file.
So you are unnecessarily taking to a rigid principle.
The right of residence, your lordship, they are declining that. They have got
Saying
5
that.
houses at Raurkela.
Already you bring your affidavit, thereafter we'll find what course we are to adopt.
Obliged.
Because Rajnish Neha says there must be the property statement affidavit and in term specifications. They
Right.
have given certain specifications. He has brought.
Right.
You are not countering it. So do you propose to
Yes,
counter
yes,
it?
I will file a
Then bring it. How much time you want?
7 days time I will file.
7 days.
Well.
All right. Look, it appears there has been filing of a affidavit of assets, of an affidavit of assets and liabilities by the husband dated 21/7/27 at 23. Well, a copy of the same is also served on the counsel for the wife. The Samal appearing for the wife request at least 7 days time to bring an affidavit. on the assets and liabilities of the husband. Matter be listed after the filing of such affidavit.
Your Lordship
Mela.
fixing a date. Your Lordship fixing a.
File କରନ୍ତୁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ
Mela.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣ ତ complication ଭିତରକୁ ସବୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି
I have.
ଆଉ ମୋ ପକ୍ଷରେ ସମ୍ଭବ ହବ କି ନାହିଁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଆମ ଏଇ ବେଞ୍ଚ ପକ୍ଷରେ ଆଉ ସମ୍ଭବ ହବ କି ନାହିଁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ହବ because once the wife becomes rigid ଯେ ମତେ 40 lakhs ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଘରଟେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ consequential affidavit will come.
Right.
Then question ଆସିବ whose affidavit? It is affidavit versus affidavit.
My
So
lord.
question ଆସିବ whose affidavit can be trusted. To arrive to trust on an affidavit, an inquiry may be necessary.
I have
So
disclosed all
ରାଉରକେଲାରେ
the.
ଗୋଟେ କାହାକୁ ଅଥରାଇଜ କରିବାକୁ ହବ ସେ ତାର ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ସିଡ୍ୟୁଲ ଧରିକି ଇନକ୍ୱାରି କରିବ ଦବ whose affidavit is justified. Then only court will come to conclusion on the basis of availability of the property.
Property list ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେଇଛି sir.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣ
କିଏ
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ମନା
ସେଟା
କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ସେଇ କଥାଟା ଚାଲିଛି ସେତେବେଳୁ ଆପଣ ଦେଲା ପରେ ସିଏ ଆଗ୍ରି କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସେ ଯଦି କହନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ବହୁତ ଭଲ
ହଁ,
ସେ ଯାହା
ସେ-
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ପୁରା ଠିକ
ଠିକ।
ସେଟା ସେପଟେ
This versus ସ୍ନେହା
My lord.
Right.
ଆପଣ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସେଟାକୁ ଡିଲ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଯୋଉଟା ସେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
this versus ସ୍ନେହା
My lord.
Right.
ଆପଣ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସେଟାକୁ ଡିଲ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଯୋଉଟା ସେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଟାକୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
they have to- ସେ କଣ ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ବା କଣ ସପୋଜ ସେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସର୍ଟନ ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି that also you have
Only
to-
one property has been
this
left out.
apart, there are also other properties,
properties.
add so and so. You have to also give, don't file a USC. 7 days may not be sufficient.
sufficient actually that
You are taking
say
7 days, but 7 days you can't get into enquiries. So, ଆପଣ 7 ଦିନରେ ଦେଇପାରିବେ, but don't file just mechanical affidavit. Otherwise, we may reject that affidavit, we may proceed
right.
with this affidavit. If you bring affidavit, must be in clear tone, yes, property, so and so, number, so and so, pata number, key area, building number,
In that event,
municipal holding, lot of things are
in
there.
that event, your lordship,
7 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦେବେ।
it may be 2 weeks.
2 weeks ଲେଖା।
Right.
So keep all these things in
Right,
mind
right.
before asking for. Yes, no. Yes, next please.
Item 9,
My lord, I am for the wife, my lord, appellant. And we have also,
No,
Oh.
this is not in terms of the NEA and this Rajnish NEA. No, bar is not following the directions. Who has filed this affidavit?
My lord, I have
Husband.
filed this.
The husband has filed.
My lord.
Have you seen that judgment at all?
His property my lord the
Oh, sorry.
ଘର ଅଛି ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଦେବି
That judgment is
ସକାଳେ
your-
ସକାଳେ
We are throwing it out. Even though an affidavit is filed by respondent, unfortunately, the same is not in terms of Rajnish versus Neha, so and so it is under 2021 ରେ ଗୋଟେ decision
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ହେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
Rajnish
ଦେଖୁଛି।
versus Neha. ତାକୁ ଟିକେ ପଢନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
It's a well discussed judgment, 130 odd pages.
Right.
ବହୁତ much labored judgment. ତ ତାକୁ ପଢିବେନି ଆଣିବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋର ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ଥୋଇଦେଲେ ସିଏ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର କ୍ଲାସିଫିକେସନ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
My lord.
ଏଇ ଆର କେସରେ ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଛି ସେ ଟାଇପ ର
I will see.
this court rejects the affidavit filed in court and direct the appellant respondent in taking back such affidavit and bringing an affidavit strictly in terms of Rajnish versus Neha. How much time you want?
ଟିକେ ଅଧିକା କାହିଁକି ନା ସେ କାଢିବ ପଟା ଇଏ ସେ
ମୁଁ
ଇନକମ୍
ପଚାରୁଛି ଆପଣ ମତେ କାହିଁ ଅଧିକା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଆମକୁ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି କେତେ
ୱିକ୍ସ ଟାଇମ କାହିଁକି ନା କମ୍ପ୍ରମାଇଜ ବି ଚାଲିଛି
କୁହନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ liberty is with you.
2 weeks time my lord.
2 weeks time. Counsel for respondent 2 weeks time. To avoid further lingering of the matter, wife is also directed to bring an affidavit in terms of the Rajnish versus Neha in the disclosure of the property of the husband. ଆପଣ ବି ଆଣନ୍ତୁ affidavit. ନହେଲେ ତାପରେ ଆଉ 2 ସପ୍ତାହ ସେ ଗଡିବ। ଏ affidavit ଗୁଡା ଫେରେଇ ଦିଅ। 2ଟା କପି ଫେରେଇ ଦିଅ।
item 10,
Yes, sir. My lordship, I am for the appellant, wife, my lord. I am for the appellant wife, my lord. My lord,
Pardon?
previous appellant wife, I am for the appellant wife.
You are for appellant?
wife
What do you want?
previous date ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା କଣ personal appearance ପାଇଁ both are came
Say mic out down koron.
both are present in the board personal appearance ପାଇଁ before date ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା both are present both are present my lord the personal appearance ପାଇଁ previous date ରେ personal appearance ପାଇଁ ହେଇଥିଲା both are present my lord
କଣ କହୁଛି ଶୁଭୁନି।
Course of discussion.
Madam, which date, the order date you are referring to, the date of the order is? When you start submitting, please refer to that order.
previous date
Previous date re
previous
place
date
the matter on ette khali gote single line achi.
place the matter
ଏଟା କୋଉଠି ପିସ୍ ଅଛି ଆମେ ପର୍ସନାଲ ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ 18/7 ରେ କରିଥିଲେ which was also the statement of our counsel earlier. Okay, aji ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ
yes my lord
so probably possibly there is attempt for reunion.
That attempt possibility of
where is that?
my lord, that order, your lordship, may kindly 22/11/2022.
That forget.
My lord,
We have further order on 18/7.
my lord.
18/7 we said wife is good enough to suggest to come up with a proper state of mind to answer the court on future aspect involving her on the next date of posting of the matter. Wife even shows her readiness to join the husband, which was also the statement of her counsel. So wife is dakile wife kanti.
Yeah.
And wife being present in court were called for direct interaction with the bench. In the course of direct interaction with the husband and wife, it is apparent husband is in no mood of taking the wife to recommence the marital status between them. Despite the wife is showing her inclination to join the husband. This court finds there is no purpose in entering into further interactions. It is better the matter is finally heard and decided in accordance with law. Matter directed to be posted again on next Wednesday. Get ready for hearing.
My lord.
Item 11.
Yes.
There's a test of days matter, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Mishra, start.
Now the
Yes, it is a written.
now the RJD case, sir. Wife is the appellant.
Opposite party. Husband, sir. Advocate for husband. Mr. Panda and Mr. Mishra,
My lord.
we are making it clear.
My lord.
As observed yesterday,
My lord.
the wife is only pursuing the appeal.
My lord.
So far it relates to permanent alimony.
My lord.
Therefore, divorce is not to be dealt hereafter.
My lord.
Divorce is confirmed,
My lord.
but and the argument will be confined only to
My lord.
the
Only
question
to
of
question
permanent
of
alimony.
granting permanent.
Alimony is there already
My
to the
lord,
tune of 8 lakhs
my lord.
and a
But-
sum of rupees 5,000 per month to the child.
Lords, out of that amount of 5,000 rupees for the child, there has been a deposit of 1,70,000 in the family court
On what head?
towards that maintenance of the child, 1,70,000.
That she will be drawing. That she
She has
will be.
not drawn it. I am just mentioning. it.
Right, no, she was earlier challenging on both count.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, maybe therefore, but
that
maybe
is
she
the-
has not been properly guided.
Yes.
Child maintenance should have been withdrawn. We don't understand
My
why
lord.
she has not withdrawn that even.
In trial court,
Possibly she was thinking that withdrawing that may be
a hurdle for him in
taking
this
our
appeal.
right of contest. Under protest nahi jai paritanta apna. Seta
I
that you take. That is area maintenance you have already deposited as on date. Mr. Panda, that
As
is
on date
area
ହେଇନି,
maintenance you have deposited.
As on date ହେଇନି, ଯାହା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କିଛି।
ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ନେଇଯିବେ, that's different.
Now,
So,
my submission before my lord would be that permanent alimony granted is not adequate, not in accordance with the computation as fixed by this court and honorable apex court.
insufficient.
Insufficient, madam. Your lordship may look at, first I shall refer about the entitlement of principle regarding entitlement of permanent alimony. That
Who-
Supreme
which
today
decision?
judgment, your lordship may look at that.
Which decision?
Supreme today,
One aspect, one more aspect will be, there will be requirement on one thing.
my lord.
Now, wife's appeal is an indicator of challenging both.
My lord.
So we will proceed in the hearing, but in the meantime, you bring an affidavit of the wife in course of day. She doesn't press so far as divorce is concerned.
My lord.
You bring an affidavit
It
with
will be a
service of
consent.
copy.
Your
So
lordship
that will
may,
go on
she
record.
is present, your lordship may record her consent also.
No, personal recording is not sufficient.
I shall file
Affidavit
that,
must
I
come
shall
on
file
record.
that affidavit.
Because you are abandoning the major part of the challenge.
My lord.
So bring that
My
affidavit
lord.
in course of day, you
Since-
can bring.
Since your lordship's sincere effort, the reunion could not be possible. Now dragging the
You may reason that we don't mind, we don't tune even. Whatever
So
you
dragging
want
the-
to do,
dragging-
this is reason.
dragging the appeal for it
But
finally.
bring an affidavit, it should be on record because to avoid further
My lord, I
complication
shall,
between the parties.
the wife will file that affidavit.
So now come to the compensation aspect.
My lord. Your lordship may
What
look at,
decision you are citing?
now that your lordship may take up that supreme today, the first judgment I have,
My lords, for my benefit, can my learned friend give the citation so that I can note it
No,
down?
we are reading together, Mr. Panda. We are
I
reading-
know, but I don't, I am virtually present. my
Just
lord.
1 minute.
So
One
if he
minute.
doesn't say the citation, I'll not be in a position
Okay,
to.
yes, wow. The first citation is,
first
This-
sentence of the principle decided wife is entitled for permanent alimony.
but you
Now
are,
the-
no,
now-
no, but you are sure that that is a decision on permanent alimony?
My lord, that is 125
So
decision.
please be on mic. 125, therefore don't bring such.
no,
decision.
principle.
এটা ଟିକେ ଏଟା ଏମିତି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଏମିତି
Sir.
କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ସେଟା ଆପଣ ତ ସିଧା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହାଇଟ ଅନୁସାରେ
ମୋର ଭୁଲ ହେଇଯାଉଛି
ଭୁଲ ସାର୍
ମୋର ଭୁଲ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ସବୁଦିନ
ଠିକ ହଉଛି ସାର୍
ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ 125 ଉପରେ
ଆଉ
କିଛି
ଟିକେ ତଳୁ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ୱାଇଫ ର ଏଣ୍ଟାଇଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ମେଣ୍ଟେନାନ୍ସ ପାଇବା ପାଇଁ
ମିଷ୍ଟର ମିଶ୍ର ଏଟାକୁ ତଳୁ କରନ୍ତୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ଆହୁରି ତଳୁ
ସାର୍
ତାପରେ ଏଟା ଏମିତି
ସାର୍ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଠିକ ହେଲା
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ୱାଇଫ ମୁଁ ଯୋଡେ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଆମ କୋର୍ଟର ଦେଇଛି ସେମାନେ ଆମ କୋର୍ଟ ଆଜ୍ଞା କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି AIR
No, no, go
2000
serially, go serially, go serially. So in this decision,
My lord.
Mr. Panda, you take note of it. This is Samina Faruqi versus Said Khan. It is Criminal Appeal 564-565 of 2015. Decided on 6/4/15. Okay. Now which para you are referring? It is on
Straight away,
125.
your
no
lordship may
doubt.
your lordship may
It
look
is
at
on
If
125
that is
share.
reported in SCC, my lords.
No, it is,
It is reported in SCC.
it is reported in SCC.
So that's
There
why my
has,
learned
there has
friend
been
would
so
give
much
this idea.
reporting here. Yes, 2015. All right, 2015 5 SCC 705.
Yes.
Okay, which para you want?
Paragraph 15. Paragraph 15, your lordship may skip that page. Come to the, may kindly come to the next page. I will not read that here. They have relied on a Supreme Court judgment. Straight away to the point, my lord.
Yes. Para
Next.
15 re padantu, so that it will give a clarity.
My
Because
lord.
they have discussed there what is the status, what is the financial status, all these things.
Here what happened, High Court has reduced the maintenance granted. Considering that the Honorable Apex Court, the High Court without indicating any reason has reduced the monthly maintenance allowance to 2,000 in today's world. It is extremely difficult. It is extremely difficult. Lordship got it.
Right. Then the
You lordship may look at the principle they have now relied on a judgment. Next page. The court has to consider the status of the parties, their respective needs. Lordship got it. Just next top second first paragraph within inverted comma.
so that is need for consideration in such matters.
Such matters.
Please read that para.
The court has to consider the status of the parties, their respective needs, the capacity of the husband to pay, having regard to the reasonable expenses for his own maintenance, and of those he is obliged under the law and statutory, but involuntarily payment or reduction. The amount of maintenance fixed for the wife should be such as she can live in a reasonable comfort considering her status and mode of life she was used to when she lived with her husband, and also that she does not feel handicapped in the prosecution of her case. At the same time, the amount so fixed cannot be excessive or extortionate. Then your lordship may look at paragraph 7.
7 or 17?
17. An able-bodied, in this context, we may profitably quote
Again, it is input from another decision.
My lord, an able-bodied young man has to be presumed to be capable of earning sufficient money so as to be able reasonably to maintain his wife and child, and he cannot be hard to say that he is not in a position to earn.
No, this is not applicable here. He is a government employee. Therefore, why are you reading this?
My lord, so with due respect, can I just interfere for a moment?
Yes.
All that my learned friend is placing, that has been taken care of in Rajneesh versus Neha.
Absolutely, he is not bringing that.
Right.
Rather, it has gone far ahead. It has gone far ahead in Rajneesh and Neha.
Yes. So if your lordship will see placitum D of Rajneesh versus Neha, all that my learned friend is trying to place before your lordship and wasting valuable time of the court is there in that judgment.
Mr. Mishra, he is making your task easy.
My lord, I quite, but
so let us confine to para D.
My lord.
Para D of
73, 74, 75 and 76 of 2022. 2 SCC 324.
I have gone through the entire. Yes, Mr. Ponda, what para you are referring?
73, 74, 75 and 76.
You are making your task easy. You have not brought that decision even.
My lord, I have prepared also affidavit in that, but I have not filed it.
And 82.
Yes, paragraph. What are the paragraphs you are referring, Mr. Ponda?
73 to 76, my lords.
73 to 76.
And paragraphs 80 to 83.
80 to 83.
6. My lords.
74, 75, 76, then 77 to 82, 90.1 and 130, then also. Yes, 78 to 83 also, you are
Yes.
referring, Mr. Panda.
Yes.
Then para, then again 87 to 89, right to residence, maintenance of minor children, educational expenses of children, then serious disability or ill health also taken care of. Then what is not relevant, they have also discussed in
And
some
there
paragraph.
also, their lordships also say that the period of relationship as husband and wife is also.
Right. ଏଇଟା ଆସିବ ଆମର it will be a fast decision.
affidavit ଟା ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି।
Sir, yes, yes, ଆମେ direction କରୁନୁ, ଆପଣ affidavit ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
When it's kind of merit ରେ ନ ଯାଇକି mutual consent ଭଳିଆ ଜିନିଷଟା କରାଯିବ because it's difficult. ଆପଣ last ଯୋଉ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଏବେ mark କରିଥିବେ ଆପଣ case ନୁହଁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
We are trying to persuade both to agree. But perhaps a wrong message is going from I mean the Mr. Panda's submission, as if we are in contemplation of always in a reunion. No. We are trying to for resolution.
I don't say that. I am not on that impression. If it is possible voluntarily, then it is possible. Or else court cannot compel somebody.
Exactly, to part peacefully. Legal challenge
ମୁଁ ଛୋଟ affidavit ଟେ ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି ଏଇ claim abandon କରିକି।
act ଆସିଗଲା ଅର୍ଥ ନୁହେଁ, ସବୁ କେସରେ ଡାଇଭର୍ସ କରିଦବା।
ପ୍ରାୟତଃ
So therefore
merit ରେ ବହୁତ କମ ଆଜ୍ଞା
କରୁଛି ଏନଡିଓ ଯଦି ହେଇଗଲା କିଛି ହେଇଛି ଏଠୁ ଗଲେ ବି ଠିକ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଟୁଗେ
ନା merit ରେ ଗଲେ ସବୁ formalities
occasions we don't succeed, then we have to go into a judgment of
yes
ହେଲା ଠିକ ଅଛି।
Item 12.
My lord, item 12 is that your lordship directed to file an additional affidavit to give up all the back wages and for reinstatement. And
ଦେଲେ କୁଆଡେ ଗାଁ ଯତୀନ୍ଦ୍ର ମହାପାତ୍ର କୁଆଡେ ଗଲା?
Jatindra Mahapatra, irony is requested me to Jatindra
ମହାପାତ୍ର ହେଲେ ହବନି, call other ମହାପାତ୍ର also.
I requested me to manage your lordship all that.
But your lordship, Jatindra Mahapatra is out of station, your lordship.
That is so nice to hear, but ଆପଣ instruction ଟା ଟିକେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଦେବେ। ଏଟା ତିନି ଥର time ନେଲେଣି। Put one line instruction.
Okay.
And say now the workman is bold enough. Perhaps he should not have. He is filing an affidavit, I will abandon.
Oh, yes, your lordship.
ତାମାନେ ଆପଣ
ନାଇଁ କିଛି ସମାଧାନ 5 ମିନିଟ କରିଛି
ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ରେ ତ ମୁଁ 50 କେସ୍ ସାରୁଛି
10 ମିନିଟ
ନହେଲେ
ଲାଗିବ
ଦେଖିବା ବ୍ରିଙ୍ଗ ଇଟ୍ ଅନ୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଫାଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିବା ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ଆର ସପ୍ତାହରେ କଣ ହଉଛି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି
My lords,
ହଁ ଇଏ
sorry.
ମିଷ୍ଟର ପଣ୍ଡା
Item 25, my lords. I seek your lordship's liberty to move the Human Rights Commission. Your lordship may grant me liberty to withdraw and move the Human Rights Commission, my lords.
item 25
25.
okay learned counsel appearing for person wants to withdraw the application in order to approach the Human Rights Commission. Okay, matter stand permitted to be withdrawn. Matter permitted to be withdrawn, however, with liberty. Okay.
Obliged.
Call the list. Call the list.
Supplementary list, fresh admission item 1.
Yes, set up fresh admission. Okay, careful, Roy. Miscase arising out of RC case. Sir. Yes.
Item number 2.
In this case, when a petitioner challenging the inaction of the revenue authorities not providing road to the petitioner's land matter. The case of the petitioner is like that.
So annexure 8 will be considered.
Annexure 5 and 8.
5
and 8. Annexure 5 and 8
Prayer
pending before the opposite party number 2.
Following prayer. Undisputedly, petitioner has request on self-same issue. So who will consider Tahsildar?
Tahsildar. Opposite party number 3, Tahsildar.
5 and as well as annexure 8 are all pending before competent authority, but on self-same issues. This court therefore in disposal of the writ application direct the Tahsildar advocate for copy number so and so for giving a lawful disposal to the request of the petitioner by these annexures by working it out at least within a period of 1.5 months of the receipt of the copy of this court's order as well as copy of the writ petition by the petitioner.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 3. The opposite party are petitioner. Opposite party are petitioner. Here the impugned order was passed under annexure 6 without considering annexure 5. Delay of 17 years. And secondly, I have
Private party there.
Yes. I am
Private party Achanti.
Yes, yes.
So take notice.
Yes.
Notice on the question of admission. Preparation of record of right in the meantime shall however remain subject to outcome in the writ application. Miscase stand disposed accordingly.
Item 4.
My lord, annexure 3 is my reprehension, my lord. Pending for the collector, my lord.
All right, prayer court curriculum annexure 3 since pending on self-service directed to be considered by collector Baleswar, OP number so and so within 2 months from the date of communication of order along with copy of writ.
Obliged.
Item 5.
Revision petition is pending for press admission.
Press admission.
Item 6. Arising out of consultation matter, my lord. Your private party is there.
37-1 order.
Yes, my lord. And pursuant to impugned order under annexure.
Here also private party involved.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, private party.
What is the ground of challenge?
No ground of challenge, my lord. The order sheet kindly see annexure 6. I have filed certificate to order sheet. But though notice was issued, but no, my contention, no notice has been issued. Only order has been passed, issue notice, but no service return, any order has been passed with regard to service return.
Petition has a serious allegation through the writ application on the disposal of proceeding under section 37(1) of the OCSPFL Act, but without involvement of the petitioner. In reference to the recording in para 3, page 31, the Mahanti Learned Council submits, even though there is recording of issuing notice and duly served on opposite parties. In fact, there has been no service of notice. There is attempt by petitioner to bring the impugned order in the trap of ex parte order. Okay, this court inclined to issue notice on the question of admission. Direct according well, recusal as undertaken be filed by
1.
Tuesday, by Tuesday. Okay, miscase notice as above. There shall be status quo in respect of the property involved in the impugned order.
Item 7.
My lord, the application of the petitioner.
Pardon?
My lord, the application of the petitioner under annexure 3 is pending before the OP number 4, Tahsildar Kunjab, for the implementation of order passed by the learned collector and district magistrate, OP number 3.
But how this has come here? This is arising out of a OPL proceeding.
My lord, only my prayer is
This case is in connection with a OPL proceeding. Come to annexure 3.
my lord, the
Arising out of miscase disposed of it on the basis of OPL revision so and so.
yes. My lord, the order already passed by the learned RDC, so also the collector,
The
but not
revision,
implemented.
revision is already there.
My lord, the revision or disposed of, but order is not implemented by the Tahsildar. That was communicated by the office of the learned collector.
What order you want implementation?
Page
Order passed by
35.
the collector.
Page 35. 10/2/2022.
35.
Again. It begins from 34, page 34, annexure 3, page 35.
Okay, there is final adjudication
My
of
lord.
that miscase.
My lord.
Okay, read petition involves simple allegation of non-implementation of the order at annexure 3, page 34 of the brief. This court disposing the read petition observes in the event there is no variation to the order dated 10/2/22 in miscase number 2 of 21 arising out of OPL revision number 2 of 16. Same ought to be worked out by taking appropriate steps at least within a period 4 weeks from the date of communication of order.
If there is no any other proceeding pending, so
If order not valid, lekha hai.
private party, private party भी
Yes.
Item 8.
May I please, your lordship. The
Yes.
petition challenge the inaction of the authority for non-disposal of the mutation application, my lord.
Okay, through annexure 2, it has been established that petitioner has a pending mutation application before the Tahsildar OP number
1.
1. Okay, considering innocuous prayer involved herein and as the mutation application has a foundation through cell deed, registered cell deed.
Registered cell deed and
this court in disposal of writ application direct OP number 1 to conclude the mutation proceeding at least within a period of 2 months, but however involving parties likely to be affected. Yes.
Item 1, my lord.
Hello.
Item 9.
My lord, here, the mutation order of the private opposite party was questioned in appeal. A civil suit is pending. Admittedly, the self-same property is involved in the civil suit. Your lordship may kindly see the order at page 9, passed by the sub-collector. Keeping in view of the facts narrated above, appellant has filed. Again. On the other hand, appellant has also filed civil suit number such and such, and which is now sub judice. Keeping in view the facts narrated above, the appellant has filed this appeal petition before this court, and on the other hand, also filed a civil suit before the civil judge in division Sundargarh to run simultaneously. Both the cases are not sustainable. As such, there is no need to proceed with the case, and he upheld the order. My lord, he could have said that it will abide by the result of the civil suit. That could have solved the problem, because the self-same property is involved in civil suit, which is now pending at the behest of the present petitioner. And that property, your lordship can see.
Yes, yes, there can be such attachment. There is no issue. Undisputedly, a civil suit pending. So, outcome, if any, in the appeal or the original proceeding shall be ultimately abided by the civil court. They had the submission of Sri Bose, learned counsel appearing for the person. Repetition involve the following prayer, taking this court to the observation in the order at Annex 1. The boss allege once the appellate authority has come to observe pendency of a civil suit involving self-same property, while dismissing the appeal as not entertainable, ought to have made an observation making the order of the mutation authority subject to outcome in civil suit, if any. State Council submit there is no harm in putting such observation. Considering the rival contentions of the parties, this court find undisputedly the appellate court has come to observe there has been pendency of a civil suit number 08 of 21. But are you sure that civil suit also involved this property?
Yes, my lord, page 37.
Okay, considering the submission of Sri Bose that this civil suit also involved the self-same property already involved in the mutation proceeding, this court in modification, partial modification of the order of the appellate authority observed any outcome in the mutation case 1903 of 2020 disposed by the order dated 18/3/21 shall remain or subject to ultimate outcome in the civil suit number
8 of 21.
8 of 21. Yes, with this observation, the appeal stand, the repetition stand is possible.
Grateful.
Item 10.
Yes.
The matter relating to non-mute settlement the lane, settle the lane for the petitioner lordship. This case is squarely covered by this lordship's judgment and so also division bench judgment, Narottam Rath and others to lordship. I have given the copy of the
yes
lordship.
What's your decision will be taken on that case? No.
Say line. All right.
Item 11.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, the petitioner is a SMA patient and is a minor. Your Lordship, he suffers from a rare disease, which is spinal muscular atrophy, because of which he is wheelchair bound. And for treatment, the petitioner has to consume a drug called Evrysdi. Your Lordship may take page 6 of the petition. The expense of vial of Evrysdi costs about rupees 5,41,667, and the petitioner has to consume it every day. So the yearly expense goes up to rupees 80 lakhs. And Your Lordship, the central government, Your Lordship may see on the same page, gives a financial support of up to rupees 50 lakhs in total.
On the self-same issue, you have made a request to the collector. What happened to that?
It has not been responded to, Your Lordship.
It was made when?
Your Lordship, in March.
23.
Yes,
All
yes,
that
Your
you
Lordship.
serve to extra copies on the State Council. It's a serious concern.
Lordship.
Take instruction within 2 weeks.
But some of the prayers your lordship may see, perhaps they need to add the Union of India as a party because they are also praying for exemption of the GST duty. For the entirety that has to be considered by the Union of India, your lordship.
So you add Union of India?
Yes, Your Lordship.
On oral submission of Learned Counsel for the petitioner adds, it is also a requirement in taking a just decision involving the issue involved herein. This court permit the petitioner to bring in Union of India as opposite party number 4 by making handwritten incorporations in court on the body of the petition in court. Okay. Next, two
Okay.
extra copies be served on State Council. At the same time, there may be also serving of one extra copy on the Union Council, Council for Union of India, by as undertaken by Monday.
Yes.
By Monday, both the State Council and Union of India Council are directed to take instruction on the allegation of the petitioner, on the claim of the petitioner, claim of request of the petitioner herein, at least within a period of 10 days. They place the matter 12th day or 13th day working day replace.
Grateful, Your Lordship.
Tendency of the writ application may not stand as a bar in even taking a decision on the pending request of the petitioner by annexure one nahi, eta
Two.
koro collector pakhre jota ache annexure 2.
2.
Right.
Obliged.
Item 12.
My lord, collector awarded a piece of land of 4 decimal to my father as we are landless and scheduled tribe person.
Right. Demarcation proceeding is pending.
No, well, I have made an application to that.
You will make.
My lord, honest to my application.
You have made already.
My lord.
Where is the fee deposit?
Fee I have not deposited, my lord.
Then who will deposit?
But I will deposit, but the order is there. Tahsildar should make an order for depositing of the fees. Then I will deposit. It is a land awarded by the government to us, my lord. As we are landless person.
That's right. You want a demarcation. There is a procedure for demarcation. There is statutory deposit required. Why you want order of the authority? Is it served on the Tahsildar Baripada?
My lord, ROR was published, my lord, annexure 1.
ROR is published, therefore you want a demarcation. There is no dispute in that. Yeah, how do you establish annexure 2 has reached Tahsildar Baripada?
My lord, I have taken averment that I have deposited the same, but no endorsement was given.
Okay, all right. Prayer court karo. Considering Inuko's prayer involved in this court, in the disposal of writ application observed, provided the Tahsildar Baripada is in receipt of such application. Sorry, application by annexure 2 is directed to give lawful disposal to such application. At least within a period of 2 months, but I was providing opportunity to the party likely to be affected.
Gotcha.
The other case also same line.
My lord.
All right.
Item 13.
May I please?
Yes.
Here the petitioner, my lord, challenged the order passed by the civil judge in local in a land acquisition matter. What has happened? You also kindly turn to page 4 of my brief. Page 4. Order sheet I have quoted. Order number 10. On 29/8/2007, parties are absent on call. Bar members abstain themselves for participating in usual court work. Put up on 9/10/2017 for hearing. So this is a land acquisition case was before the referral court was posted to 9/10/2017. Next date 8/9/2017, my lord. Next 8/9, this case record is put up today as it is identified for disposal in National Local Adalat on 9/9/2017. Put up on tomorrow for pre-consideration disposal of the said Adalat.
Thereafter what happened?
Thereafter, my lord, it was disposed of on 9/9/2017. Now, my lord, in 2013, April 2013, they have paid the amount, whatever disposed of at that time, when all other referral cases were disposed of. So my humble service before my lord is that, when my lord, my case, I have been discriminated from others. I have given an instances before your lordship's page in annexure 2.
So there is a different payment.
Yes, no different. I have getting some small amount in comparison to others.
So there is a different payment.
Yes, much difference.
So you say discrimination.
Discrimination. Yeah, if your lordship
had it been decided in a normal procedure,
yes,
then the amount would have been more.
Much more.
So
So that's why
you virtually challenge the local
local Adalat,
Where is
and
that award?
I am relying that award. It is not award. It's an order. Annexure.
Where is that
Page
award?
Page 10. Page 10. Page 11 is the order. 9/9/2017.
Is it a consenting order?
It's a consenting order because I am illiterate man, my lord. And 2017, I am getting the order in the year 2013, April. Thereafter, I could able to know all these things. And the Supreme Court, my lord, in recent judgment says, local order in a land acquisition matter is not binding. If you lordship see this last para, this is in recent judgment. The appeals are allowed. We declare that an application under section 28A of the Act cannot be maintained on the basis of an award passed by local Adalat under section 20 of the National 1987 Act. The impugned judgment stands set aside.
Take notice then.
So your lordship, my humble submission for lordship, your lordship may dispose of. I will make an application since I am remediless. your lordship may observe something so that I will get my,
What
it
application
will
to
get,
the
it will
file?
get a relook to my.
Who will relook unless that order gets set aside?
My lord, what has happened, my lord, civil court, my lord, in a, my lord, decision, I am an illiterate person, my lord. Civil court called up the file and disposed of as a disposal. And disposed of in the year 2017, I got the order, that amount I am getting in the year 2013, when all the referral cases are disposed of.
Mr. Satpathy, I understand the issue. But unless the Lok Adalat order is set aside, where is the authority with the?
My submission before your lordship, those for land action case is concerned, Lok Adalat cannot
That's
adjudicate.
right, you are supported, well supported with a judgment even.
Yes.
Therefore, we have to hear them.
So my submission for your taking into ground all these things, I will make my application, appropriate application.
No, unless
Look
that
into the-
order goes, he can't reopen.
That's correct, my lord, but
Yes, Mr.
I
Misra,
will be,
Mr. Misra, you go through this judgment.
Lordship.
I have quoted that in
You
my
have
writ
quoted.
petition, yes.
You have quoted. Let
Yes,
him-
all the judgments I have
the
quoted.
issue here is same set of cases.
So many cases, sir. Sorry.
Then you tell him.
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
There are number of cases on land acquisition issue on a particular area. Majority of the cases went through the normal disposal of the court, awarding something. Now, Lok Adalat award is at a lower side.
Lordship.
That decision also says Lok Adalat award is not binding. I have not seen that decision.
My lord.
Maybe it is for the purpose of referral. That is, the decision may not be binding on the courts. That may not be applicable to this case. But otherwise, he has a case. Had it been getting a normal disposal, he would have got more money.
Lordship.
And when XYZ are getting more money, why should he be discriminated with a lower amount? Therefore, this Lok Adalat award should go, it will go for normal disposal. I'll take up next week.
My lords, I'll get
Just go
instruction.
through that. This is the
Lordship.
point involved here. And you examine.
Yes.
That judgment you are showing may not be applicable here.
I will satisfy your lordship. To that extent, I will satisfy.
Yes, read that.
I will satisfy.
The decision might be saying, if somebody in conducting a case shows a Lok Adalat award, the Supreme Court might have observed that award is not applicable, not referable.
I will satisfy.
But not that here it is a case that judgment will be applied. I don't think that judgment
Since I am remediless, I am before your lordships.
that is, there are other issues. That's why I gave him opportunity to.
My lord,
point
my
out.
lord. My lord, fix it.
And he files both the set of judgments. Lok Adalat judgment is filing, civil suit benefit, he is also filing.
Annexed.
Lordship's there.
And he brings a comparison that there is less payment in the Lok Adalat side. Then why should one suffer?
My lords.
And one more, my lord. Had it
Two
been
extra copies be served on State Council. Who is directed to take instruction as to if the petitioner is justified in claiming that there has been discrimination in as much as in the payment of land acquisition compensation at a lower side as an outcome in a Lok Adalat proceeding, while benefiting similarly situated persons by paying her compensation, land acquisition compensation in the normal disposal of such proceedings.
Lordship.
He has placed this matter next Friday.
Friday difficulty 28th.
Dita copy diyantu next Friday ରେ ଆସିବ.
Next Friday, my lord.
25th.
25th problem ଅଛି.
ଆପଣ ରହିବେନି?
ସାଧ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 28th.
କେବେ ଆସିବ? 28th. All right, he gets more day, more chance.
28th.
You also supply copy of that judgment.
I am supplying copy
Because
along
you
with
might
the.
have quoted that portion only.
I will supply.
Item 14. My lord, non-compliance order by the contender.
At contempt.
Ask. Yes, 15.
Item 15.
Non-compliance of order detailed.
15 already complied.
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ
Complaints.
copy ଦେଇଦେବେ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ copy ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। What was the direction for disposal of representation?
Yes, sir.
Disposal of grievance?
Yes.
Okay, repetition since involve disposal of grievance of the petitioner. The Ponda learned counsel appearing for the contender produces the disposal order on the involving the grievance of the petitioner in terms of direction in WPC 21195 of 22. This court accepts the contentions raised herein by the contender and inclined to drop the proceeding for having no further cause of action. This court also records copy of such order has been extended to the counsel for the petitioner in court. ହେଲା ସେଟାରେ ସେ ଝିଅ ପିଲାଟି correction କରିକିରି ଗଲା ଠିକ ଅଛି
Okay. For orders item 16.
Let's see, item 16 pass over. We are for opposite, pass over. We are for opposite party.
You are for opposite party.
Let's see.
Which miss case?
This is a matter, my lord. This is a matter
Which
which
miss
includes
case?
several matters, which I.
There are so many issues.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. SEKHAR, what was the direction last time?
Let's see.
What was the direction last time?
My lord, my direction, upon me, it was imparted that I have to respond to the IA of PF department, which I have responded, lordship.
IA of the PF department, IA number 7.
Lordship.
7.
Yes, lordship, 7. I have responded to that, lordship.
So 7 of 23, you have nothing to do. That is an application. Oh, you are associate of Mr. Bimbisar Das. You are associate. Then what to do? I am rising. After recess, देखियो. Please wait for some time.
Lordship.
Let's see, one is there, one item, miscase, I1 is there, lordship.
I1 देखियो अच्छे तोड़े take up करिबा हो. I1 कौन पे?
That is actually, I had filed the section 16 petition, whereas they have allowed.
Was there any direction? Was there any direction to bring objection to I1?
Lordship, last time they have pressed their case upon that. So Lordship has observed that since there is no response to that matter, so that cannot be pressed before the Honorable Court. I have filed a response to that, my lord.
Oh, you are filing response?
I've already filed a
Serve a copy on me.
I've already supplied a copy to him, Lordship.
All right, I'll take up all these matters after recess.
My lord, obliged.
Yes, let us come one by one now. Where is the company secretary? Registrar company. Where has he vanished? After recess, Nababuli Koile. Courtmaster, send somebody go. Where is the company registrar?
Official.
Pass it over. The RF file there. Wait for some time. RF file the पढ़ेला कुआडे दी जन जा कुआडे पढ़े 4-5टा फाइल दियो 17 18 19 20 चारटा दियो 17 फाइल टा दियो ना तोड़े
May I please, Your Lordship, in this.
Yes, who is moving this application? IA 12337 of 23.
Your Lordship, I filed the modification.
You have filed.
Lordship.
What is the reason of modification? What do you want? Why do you want
Because,
modification?
Your Lordship, in the writ petition, I have challenged the revisional order. The order passed under 15B.
15B.
Lordship, and that is not.
What is the order now?
The impugned order is under section,
Okay, all right,
under.
all right. All right, but at the same time, there is also an application for taking back the certified copies.
ସେଇଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଭୁଲରେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଦେଇଥିଲି ମୁଁ
So you don't press that application.
I not press
Okay,
Your Lordship.
IA 11737 of 2023, not pressed, hello. Had on the submission of learned counsel for the petitioner. It is IA 12337 of 23. Impugned order is annexure
Annexure 6, Your Lordship.
6. Please give the page number.
23, Your Lordship.
23. No, 23 is the petition.
No, that is the petition, Your Lordship. Beg pardon, 27.
Annexure 7.
Annex, page 27.
Okay, like there has been inadvertent. Sorry, this court find the writ petition actually involved an order. Under section 15B of the OSS Act 1958. It is keeping in this in view, this court find the direction in the disposal of writ application appears to be wrong. Well, accordingly, direction dated 27/7/23 stand recalled. Matter may reappear on maybe some other case order has been typed here.
Lordship.
So I am recalling that order. That's
My
a
lordship.
mistake on our part. Okay, order dated 27/7/23 stand recalled. The matter may appear on Tuesday for fresh admission.
Lordship. Obliged.
Yes, item 18.
For admission, item 18.
On behalf of Mr. Behera, kindly call it on next week, my lord. ସେ
All these matters will be adjourned.
ସେ
will be
ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି
delisted.
ବ୍ୟାଟେରୀ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବାକୁ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲାଇଜ
I'll delist our. I'll not take up any hearing. Only small matters I can take up.
kindly next week.
Yes, sir. Delisted. Interim order if you need to continue. 19 also delisted.
Sir, 19 টা হচ্ছে small matter টা, বহুত small matter.
You can't ask for a judgment at this point of time.
Sir, 5 ମିନିଟ୍ ଲାଗିବ
No, no, ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 5 ମିନିଟ୍ ଲାଗିପାରେ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ବି 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ଲାଗିବ. I am to deliver a judgment or not? Tell me. I am to deliver a judgment or not? I don't have that much time. Today itself I have kept one matter reserved. So I don't find that much time with me.
ମୋ ଘର ମାନେ I was an applicant for a house. I was selected LIC
Mr. Ratha, if it is a consent disposal, I can dispose. But if it is a contest disposal, I am to deliver ultimately. There is contest or not?
Sir,
Contest or not?
Contest they
Oh, you say contest. Who is appearing for opposite party? Yes. Who is there on behalf of Mr. Das? Nanti. Kon କରାଯିବ? Nobody is there. So hearing cannot commence even. There's no appearance on behalf of the
I'll
counsel for
intimate him
opposite
next
party.
week any date, my lord.
Yes, let the matter come. A Friday ପରେ next Friday question.
Next Friday କରୁଛନ୍ତି sir? Next
Yes.
Friday ଟା ହବନି, ହଁ ତା
Friday
ପରେ
next.
yes.
Friday next.
Lords,
Interim order.
Then there is an interim order to continue. my
Yes,
lord.
item 20.
Item 20, my
Sir,
lords,
19, the interim order is there.
Interim order to continue.
lords, item 20, my lords, covered by Narottam Ratha's case, and subsequently your lordship was also passed order.
The non-submission of documents, that is why it has been rejected, your lordship.
So
no,
therefore,
no.
he can
Previous-
bring a application, he can.
It has already been rejected once. in
No, no,
this case.
not on that ground.
But
not
not
address
submission of document.
Lordship,
So therefore, I grant him liberty. If he find document favoring him, then
My
he
lords.
may bring a press application.
Lordship, Lordship.
So why you refer to that
My
judgment?
lords, not on that ground.
Come to the impugned judgment.
My lords,
Come to the impugned judgment.
lords,
It
annexure-
helps you otherwise also. Yes, annexure
Annexure
Page
one.
10, your lordship.
1.
Annexure 1, my lords, at page.
Yes, page 11.
My lords,
Yes, read the.
my lords,
In
page
the
11.
present case, no party has filed any document to prove that the lease case in respect of suit plot has been
Scrutinized.
scrutinized. Hence, the court thought it proper not to record. So if you have a lease document, go and file lease
No,
document.
my lords,
That is what Narottama Das said.
yes, yes, my lords,
Narottama Das case said
Lords,
that.
my lords.
So if you want to
Lords,
file the
here-
fresh one
here-
along with document,
My lords, here in this case, this land has been.
here at least establish you have a document. To
Yes, my lords,
satisfy-
your lordship may kind of a glance,
Yes.
lords, to this LDD is annexure 2.
Yes.
Through which I have purchased the land. Thereafter, it was mutated in my name, my lords, annexure 3. And I was paying rent. I have taken electricity, rent received at annexure 4.
So you say there are these materials supporting your case.
Yes, my lords.
Okay, you now establish that these materials are there available with the authority.
Yes, my lords, your lordship may kindly say annexure 6, my lords.
Annexure,
Yadast, my lords, annexure 6 at page 24.
page
6 and 7,
24.
my lords. Yes, page 24, Yadast.
Again, you are going to Yadas. I am asking you, where is your objection application?
My lords, they have so much of my lords passed.
You are to establish, Mr. Counsel,
My
you are
lords.
not understanding. Mr. Ponda,
My lords.
you are not understanding.
The-
The authority rejects your objection case on the ground that you have no document to
No,
support it.
not, my lords.
Now you, through the documents here, say, yes, I have these documents establishing my case. I ask you whether these documents are there available or not.
My lords, your lordship may kind of a glance on what ground it has been rejected. Your lordship may kind of a glance. Page
Just
11.
now we have read that.
No, my lords, before that page, my lords, first page, my lords.
Yes.
It has been come to notice that a lot of irregularities have been made in the Tahsildar in different lease cases. Recently, a lease case was come to the notice of the government, which was sanctioned in the year 1966. But the form used in this purpose was printed out in government press in the year 1969.
This is all on lease case.
This is with regard to another case, my lords. So, that is-
Definitely.
my lords.
Now you are establishing your case through a sale deed.
Yes.
Further mutation.
Yes. my
Further
lords.
payment of khazana.
Yes, my lords.
So what am I asking?
My lords,
If these documents were available there or not,
my lords,
you are unable to satisfy.
my lords, looking into.
So I will hold it to be correct.
Lords, I have submitted and for which, my lords, that has been prepared in my name, my lords.
That's why I asked you, establish, where have you submitted? Which document will at least satisfy that yes, these documents were already available with him?
My lords, these are submitted for which the others and the, you also.
Understand, had this submission.
Lords,
I'm
the-
giving you liberty, you are not understanding.
I will submit all these documents,
Sorry,
my lords.
huh?
I will submit these documents again, my lords.
Yes. Had the submission of the Ponda and State Council, repetition involved, rejection of the objection case 7657 of 13 by Danesha 1. Taking this court to the first part of discussion in second para by the competent authority, Sri Ponda claims that there has been illegal consideration of the case, taking into account some lease proceeding which is not at all relevant for the case involved. The Ponda in the course of submission, however, brings to the notice of the court through documents annexure 2 onwards and claims through such documents to have right over the disputed property and claims these documents should have been taken into account while taking decision in the objection case. Sri Mishra, learned counsel, taking this court to the final observation by the competent authority submits there has been failure in the objection case on account of non-production of relevant documents by petitioner. Sri Mishra therefore claims there is no illegality committed by the competent authority. Okay, considering the rival contentions of the parties, this court find in the conclusion of objection case 7657 of 2013, the competent authority has come to observe as follows. The pencil mark up to end of pencil mark. Okay, it is in this circumstance, even taking into account the documents annexure 2 onwards, this court nowhere find any document, at least the petition by the objection case 7657 of 13, establishing that documents from annexure 2 onwards were all available with the authority, and the authority has given a wrong conclusion in the circumstance and for technical rejection of the objection case. This court finds there is no difficulty on the part of the petitioner in bringing a fresh objection case with the supporting material. Okay, in the process, this court, though declined to interfere in the impugned order, observes in the event the petitioner brings a further case on the basis of material supporting as in an annexed hearing, there may be a fresh consideration on such objection, however, in the involvement of the state authorities.
We pray one thing, my lords, while considering the judgment of Narottam Ratha may be considered, my lords.
I will give a judgment now. There, what has to be done by him?
My lords.
Please, yes, next.
Item 21.
That will take some time, my lord.
Pardon?
It will take some time. OLR matter
It will take some time. Thank
And only thing is that IA
release interim order there.
interim order IA जो एटा dispose of कर देना not press बोली
IA
2022 रो
दिटा को केस रे IA not pressed हबो
नहीं 2017 रे तो interim order ହେଇଛି
आउ सेउडा को जोटा interim order देखि दबो जोटा रे अछि it will continue होला
interim order to
खाली बी लिस्टेड कर दो contempt काई कंटिन्यू करछोंदी
आज्ञा
contempt काई कंटिन्यू करछोंदी
हां contempt टा देखंतो contempt टा can dispose of my
all these matters delisted yes
the contempt टा can dispose of
interim
contempt टा can dispose of my
हो वाला रहिला तो रहिला परा
dispose of हेइ जाई
dispose कर देई परिबा
हां
मु से कहूची काहे की रहिबो आपण कहले काहे
हमरा dispose of हेइ परिबो
contempt dispose कर दे
dispose of नहीं एटा हेतला interim order थाई कि छोटा alienation case करथले सेथि में contempt टा फाइल करथले they have filed a show of that alienation case they will not continue till disposal of the writ petition
so they are obliged they have obliged the interim order okay contempt lekha for there is objection filed by the contemptor undertaking to working out the interim direction in the writ application so this court find there is no further cause of action in entertaining the contempt petition 7308 of 22 which is disposed accordingly. Yes, Mr. Nandi, this will also go out of list.
ठीक কিন্তু আমি চাহুছিল আপনার পাখে ডিসপোজ অফ
interim order to continue. Interim order ଅଛି
interim order ଅଛି until further order.
Continue.
Can I make a prayer to
yes
get it listed on 11th of September?
का नाम लिखी दो
11th of
Item
September.
23.
But my
11th of
prayer is
September. Can it be listed week commencing 11th of September?
I don't know who will be sitting in the next
It is a whole-
assignment and what will be his system.
It is
Liberty,
17th.
however, considering Mr. Samal showing urgency in the matter, liberty granted to Sri Samal to make mentioning before the assigned bench. Before next assigned bench for listing the matter for final outcome. Same, Mr. Bose, same.
ना एटा छोटिया मैटर आरओआर खाली इश्यूएंस पे आरओआर इश्यूएंस पे
स्टेट कॉन्टेस्ट अछि ना नहीं
आया खाली गोटिए प्रोविजन
फाइल करछु वे फाइल द काउंटर
आया गोटिए जिंस से
delisted. Interim order if any?
ନା ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରିମ୍ ଅର୍ଡର ନାହିଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଖାଲି ଜଏଣ୍ଟ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ ଆରଓଆର କରିଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଆରଓଆର ଇସ୍ୟୁ
କରୁଛନ୍ତି contest କରୁଛନ୍ତି, but to understand that. Yes.
Item 24.
24 also adjourned.
This is a very small.
Your lordship may only give me permit to mention before the
Yes, liberty granted. Yes.
ସେତିକି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଥାଉ ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ ନେଇକି ଯାଏ
Malad, this is a very small matter, Malad, and this is a very small matter, Malad. The
Small, fixed to small kouchun.
Your lordship,
So-
I'll just explain it within 2 minutes. If
Will
I
this
take more
not
than
be
2 minutes,
amounting
you
to
can.
discrimination?
My lords, what has
Will
happened?
this not be amounting to discrimination?
Yes, my lords, it is amounting to discrimination. That is my entire
Therefore, it
case.
should be adjourned. Therefore, it should be adjourned.
No. Discrimination against my client, my lords.
No,
But just one, your lordships, just 1 minute, thereafter I leave it to your lordship. My lords, initially a plot of land was allotted to me, and then they said, no, IDCO files a counter, says that he has to pay the market rent, it cannot be given at concessional rate.
Who is for the opposite party?
Plus for IDCO, I'm appealing.
My lords, we agree before this honorable court that I will pay the market rent. This honorable court says you make a fresh application and you pay the market rent and take the land. Then they don't do anything. Then they say that the matter is pending in NGT. I've got the order of the NGT. The case has also been dropped, and notwithstanding the matter lying in NGT, my lords, 24 plots, other plots have been allotted. I have obtained instructions under RTA. This is the way they are playing around. with-
Sorry, counter regender, all these things are
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes,
Therefore,
The state role is also
Not
important, my
possible.
lords.
Not
State
possible.
role is also there, my lords. Important.
Uh-huh.
State role is also important, my lords.
right. Okay. Release from bench now.
Obliged.
To be listed in the next assessment. Yes. 26 also.
26.
26, your lordship will not
Your
hear
lordship
this matter.
direct.
Item 26, your lordship may not like to hear the matter.
Okay.
Member board of favorite.
25, sorry, Jaiji. Right.
Item 26.
26 SUO before some other,
It will go
before some other.
some other bench.
27 भी सही है.
As this court is not, can't hear this matter, so rest it to arrange listing of the matter, taking consent of Chief Justice before some other bench. 27 also same.
Same.
Right.
Item 28.
28 भी से है तो
नहीं सेया नुहे
there no
किंतु contempt and writ a contempt application is there as well as a writ petition. Both were tagged.
Read involving what? It's a development authority matter.
No, my lord.
How?
Here I purchased certain land which were mutated in my name. But thereafter, without notice to me, again it was taken to the original khata. There, the persons, they went on selling the property.
You say it is behind your back.
Yes, my lord. And your lordship directed the collector to make an inquiry and take action, but he didn't do anything.
Which
Thereafter, the order
which
was
order
set
is
aside.
passed- Which order is passed behind your back?
My lord, that order was set aside by this honorable court. Matter was remitted back to the Tahsildar.
Okay.
And then the Tahsildar says that those persons who purchase the property, they are not parties, so I am not going to pass any order. Therefore, I filed the application for contempt.
No, contempt will be taken care of. What is there in the writ petition?
Writ petition, my lord, he has again kept it as before, despite the order of the honorable court.
Then hearing is necessary. Release. Yes, release. Interim order to continue with any. Only small matters, bring any small matter, I can take up.
Item 29.
File. 29 भी अच्छी.
Item 29 play for adjournment, my lord.
Adjournment.
Gram Panchayat lease matter, man. Even though I have got the
Delisted. Interim order to continue with any. Yes.
Obliged.
Defects also may be removed in the meantime.
directive listed next week or
Item 30.
2 weeks after ଆସିବ.
ମୁଁ ଲିଜ୍ ନେଇଛି ପଣ୍ଡ କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ମାଛ ମାରି ପାରୁନି କିଛି ପାରୁନି
30.
Item
because
30.
Again, 22 matter, counter regender, everything there, so it will go out of this, interim order if we need to continue.
Item 31.
Item 31.
My lord, item 30, my lord. In this case, my lord, unless or for your lordship kindly peruse that the possession of the delivery of a possession is made.
ଆସିବ ଦେଖ ଠିକ 23 ର ମ୍ୟାଟର ମୁଁ 21 22 ମନା କରୁଛି 23 ଟା ଶୁଣିବା କଣ କହିବେ ଅନ୍ୟମାନେ so all these matters will be delisted
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Item 31, my lord.
up to 37 के withdraw କରିବେ
No, permitted to move before the assignment.
ହାଁ
Permitted to move because it will take
liberty
some.
କୋଉଟାରେ 31 ରେ
31.
31 ରେ liberty ଦେଇଦିଅ ଆଉ କିଏ ଆ ଭିତରୁ liberty ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
Item 33 is stay against me and the stage of argument. So lordship,
ହେଲା
ठीक
ଆପଣ
से
opposite party petitioner stay ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
ହଁ।
petitioner ହେଲେ opposite party ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ stay ନଉନାହାନ୍ତି
ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଟେ ଖାଲି ଫିକ୍ସ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
ଡେଟ୍ ଟେ କରିଦିଅ ଜାନୁଆରୀରେ ୱାର୍କିଂ ଡେ ଦେଇଦିଅ
ଜାନୁଆରୀ I am sorry, my
ଇଏସ୍ ଆଉ କିଏ liberty ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
ସେଟା liberty ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି item 33 ଟା ଟିକେ liberty ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ
କୋଉଟା 33 liberty ଦେଇଦିଅ Mr. Mishra 34 liberty
3, my lord, interim order to continue.
ସବୁଥିରେ ଯୋଉଟା adjourn ହବ ସବୁଥିରେ
Item
34 ରେ admission work, lordship had already dotted on the point, only one point it can be disposed of. If lordship can take it, 34 does it. 34 8th May order your lordship will see that your lordship at that time taking
but there
notice.
is one matter which is assigned to division bench there also
No, সেটা
Second
তো
matter.
সেটা খালি রেফারেন্স पे আছে for ইয়ে that is not for consideration for hearing पे আছে না সেটা 2018 ম্যাটারটা আসছে for only reference.
opposite party kiye Mr. Rao
Mr. Rao is there.
kahanti Mr. Rao is it a small matter ye nahi kalani
ସିଏ ଲମ୍ବା ଚଉଡ଼ା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି କି ultimately for your lordship my lord it will be small matter that is up to your lordship. I leave it to your lordship.
ଦେଖିବା 2 minute 3 minute ରେ ଯଦି ସରିବ ସରିବ
The very fact that Mr. Mishra has been engaged, it cannot be a small matter.
3 ମିନିଟରେ ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ସରିବା କଥା ସେ କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି
ଓକେ ଦେଖିବା ଗୋଟେ ଟେଷ୍ଟ କେସ୍
My lord,
34 ଦେଖିବା ଟିକେ ଆପଣ ଅପେକ୍ଷା କରନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ କମ୍ପାନୀ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଟା ସାରି ଦିଏ
He is
ତାପରେ
asking for an adjournment in 34.
pardon
my lord, I am asking for
you are for OP number
opposite party number 5 on behalf of Suresh Kumar.
ମାଗିଲେଣି ଟାଇମ ଆଉ କରିବ
ଦେହ ଖରାପ है.
ଦେହ ଖରାପ ଅଛି ଯାଉ ମିଷ୍ଟର ମିଶ୍ର ହେଇପାରୁନି Interim order to continue.
May primal
ତ ନାହିଁ ବୋଧେ
Interim order there?
Interim order କିଛି ନାହିଁ
ନାହିଁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ
may primal item 32, my lords. Item 32, my lords. That means not seizing of nursing home, or sealing of nursing home, medical nursing home, my lords.
Sealing of nursing
Home without any basis, my lord, without it.
Tuesday asu
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday asu
Lordship.
ଆଉ 36 ଟା Tuesday ଆସୁ କି ଚଳିବ ଆଇଟମ 36 ଟା ଗୋଟିଏ ମ୍ୟାଟର ରହିଗଲା ବିଡିଏରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଡିସ୍କ୍ରିପସନାରୀ କୋଟା ସହିତ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ
36 ଟା Wednesday asu
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Wednesday
liberty ମାନେ
party matter ସବୁ adjourn ହେଲା ଯୋଉଥିରେ company matter ଦିଅ
30 ତାହେଲେ ଆମକୁ ସେ ଯୋଉ 34 ରେ liberty ଟା ଯୋଉ କହୁଥିଲେ ଅନ୍ୟ ବେଞ୍ଚ ରେ ମୁଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
34 ରେ liberty କରିଦିଅ ହେଲା counsel senior counsel since showing urgency liberty granted to the petitioner for moving the next assignment for expeditious hearing.
Item 37, my lord, interim order.
37 कौन withdraw करिवे ना कौन
नहीं, adjourn.
37 delisted
liberty I am for the opposite party, my lord.
okay interim
Status order is there, I am agreed by that.
interim order is extended
Regulation 2 matter upon child it can be sorted
yes
out.
now company matter
liberty may kindly give
liberty दे दियो
37
liberty दे दो ना right yes come one by one IA yes. Your IA Mr. Das what is your IA
my lord
Item 16.
अच्छा
okay
Mr. Das your IA is IA 7/23
7/2020.
ठीक है तांको दियंतु आगो सेटारे से करि सारुन तापर आपण आसीबे आपण भी IA 7 रे
I
अछंती
am one.
ठीक है रुहंतु आ बर्तन 7 टा टेक अप होउची
my lord. I have
7 टा
already,
फर्स्ट लिस्ट है
I have already.
7 टा फ्लैग केते अछि
Yeah, please.
You have seen? Okay. My lord did that.
7 टा ला फ्लैग Y
Flag 11.
Flag 11.
Again, my lord.
Yes. 11 Yes, Mr. Das, what is this application?
Application is, your lordship may kindly remember, on the last but one occasion, I was saying that 7Q order was for a specific period. There we have prayed in that IA, we may be allowed to raise our claim up to the date of payment. Your lordship said that
After?
up to the date of payment, interest up to the date of payment.
Nothing is entertainable now.
That is your lordship.
It is not
your lordship will
entertainable.
pass
because
orders.
This is a company matter
At least,
and he is only a caretaker. So where from he will get money?
at least
So
your
I'll
lordship
record,
knows-
I'll record the.
Your lordship knows I am the last person to grumble over there.
Okay, this is.
My lord, only an affidavit I have filed.
This is an application claiming assessed amount towards 7Q.
7Q.
7Q of the EPF and MP Act. Undisputedly, there has been also filing of objection by the official liquidator taken on record. Considering the submission of Sri Das, what was the period, Mr. Das just assist, what was the period of
2001 to up to 2023.
No. Contribution period, 7Q is penalty.
7Q is interest, my lord. Interest.
Interest. So interest you claim on the 7A and 14B amount being paid. That was paid probably just 2 months back.
Lordship, may I apprise, my lord? My lord, may I like to see page 17 of my report, my lord.
17 of the
My
report.
report, my response, my
Where
lord.
is the copy? Out a copy there. Dues, just give me 2-3 dates. Dues is of which period? Dues.
7A proceeding dues.
7A dues are of which period? PF contribution is of which period?
That is to be.
Give me 3-4 dates.
Well, I understand.
Page 17, my lord, the third table may kindly be seen. This
Yes,
is part
third
of their claim, my lord. And there they have calculated the interest up to 2013. It is very clear, lordship.
This is 7Q you have calculated.
No, this is what they have filed.
They have calculated,
Lordship.
but period appears to be
Till the date of their
relevancy here is what is the period involved here?
what they, that is what I'm just surprising, my lord.
Yes.
What is sir, only just
yes.
I'll clear the picture what has happened, lordship. Now they are saying that they are asking for the claim for
No, you don't jump to what they are saying. I want to know what is the period involved.
Period, it is reflected in page 13.
There is not.
It is reflected in you.
Yes, that is your part, sir. That is your record. You are already have already filed a
I don't
claim till
dispute
13.
that. I don't.
Now, how they can say that since 2002 it is due?
Oh, interest for what period? Just
That's what-
clarify it.
Your lordship will find from page 13 of the document filed by the official liquidator. Internal page 13. Your lordship.
Internal page 13, where from you get that
copy has been
report,
given to me.
copy of report,
Yes, my lord.
page 13.
No, yes, my lord. It has been given to me. There your lordship will find a schedule.
Yes.
In the schedule of the first 14B and 7Q for the period from 88-89 to 96-97. Your lordship got it at
So therefore the period is 89 to
97.
89 to 97.
I dispute lordship.
And thereafter I'm coming. Second, it is your document. Second, 14B 7Q from 96 to 2001. Up to 2002, third column, up to that 2002, fourth column, my lord. Up to 2002, undisputedly, there was a claim, it has been settled. They are from 2002 up to the date of payment 2003. That is undisputed. On the date of payment is 2023.
The company came to be closed when? Not on sale, not on.
Five
declaring
11
liquidation.
2004 Lordship.
Huh?
5/11/2004. That is the date of winding up order.
That is the date of?
Winding up order. 5/11.
No, I don't mean by winding up.
Lordship.
Virtually closed.
It is 14
Must be
March,
prior to
14 March 2002 Lordship. That is prior. to-
14
March 2002.
March 2002.
Lordship. Yes.
So you came to picture when liquidation order 5/11?
2004 Lordship.
2004.
Lordship.
So you are just a custodian of the property.
Lordship.
And the liabilities.
Lordship.
Mr. Das, therefore I am holding it. I am in this view of the matters, I say this is all pre-litigation issues and wrecked only after the payment is made. So
Now
therefore you have not come in proper time. Had you come in proper time, and further there is no employer available. It's only a caretaker. So where from he will pay?
About the other say caretaker, my lord, they are the caretaker. On the last occasion, going beside this IA, your lordship directed us to go for paper publication. Since we reflected that.
That is relating to release of the PF contributions.
Yes, that also I have filed an affidavit today.
That will come next. That will come
Here,
next.
your lordship.
There, if you have any difficulty, we can come to your rescue. That is on the question of releasing the PF dues in favor of the dividend holders. So there may be identification crisis. Some people may not be coming. You have gone for
Only 21 people.
So that is second stage. Look at this application involving demand of interest under provision of 7Q of the EPF and MP Act. Record discloses the interest is charged though up to 2013. There can't be any denial that the company came to close. In fact, on 14/3/2002, whereafter there is no employment continuing. Consequently, there is loss of employer even. In the running of such institution, there has been initiation of a company act proceeding to liquidate the company involved to discharge the liabilities under different heads. It is, however, after the sale of the industry involved by the court's order, by company court's order, contribution of the employees under Section 7 of the EPF MP Act aspect has been taken care of, and the amount liable to be contributed in the existence of the company has been handed over to the PF authority. Amount, the handing over amount appears to be 20 crores
20 crores, Lordship. 20.35.
Give it in a slip, give it in a slip.
Lordship, I'll provide Lordship.
Appears to be 20 crores on so and so.
20 crores, 30 lakhs, 45,640.
20 crores?
20 crores, 30 lakhs,
45,000. 13 lakhs.
No, 30.
32 lakhs.
30. 20 crores, 30 lakhs.
30 lakhs.
45,000.
45,000.
640.
640.
I'm just providing.
No, payment via bank draft dated so and so. All these things give me.
Lordship, that is by NEFT, Lordship.
By
RTGS.
RTGS.
Lordship.
Okay. Payment made through RTGS directly to the account of the Commissioner PF and RPFC, na? Regional Provident Fund
Commissioner.
Okay. This court finds this is a liquidation, a company act proceeding. And the official liquidator is just in charge of the establishment to liquidate the liabilities. In this circumstance, this court find it difficult in assigning the interest aspect on the liquidator for his limited role herein. Okay. It is in this circumstance, this court find the request on the head of 7Q payment. A request for payment on the head of 7Q of EPF Act cannot be acceded to. The interim application to such effect stand rejected.
Lots.
And now, what
And
is the
affidavit-
other problem with you?
I have filed an affidavit because on the last occasion, your lordship directed us to go for a public paper publication because we were not getting 254 numbers.
Right, right.
We have given one Hindi, one English, and one Odia.
Where is the paper publication?
In the along with the affidavit I have given.
Aji affidavit
Aji
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ଦେଇଛି।
এটা liquidatorଙ୍କର ଆପଣଙ୍କ affidavit କାହିଁ?
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ just ଦେଲି।
This is liquidator affidavit.
Another affidavit. She says
এটা
yes.
ତ ତାଙ୍କର report ଟା। ଆପଣଙ୍କ affidavit କାହିଁ? ଆରେ ବାବୁ ଏଇଟା affidavit ଟା liquidatorଙ୍କର।
ନାଇଁ ସେଟା
No, Lordship.
Okay,
ସେଟା-
okay, you have filed the, oh, this one?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
one?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, yeah.
3 pages, your lordship.
So
will
this
find.
is the, but paper you have to file.
Papers are also with me.
File with a memo.
Sorry, my lord.
So
your-
what is the difficulty now?
Difficulty in term after this notification, my lord, only 21% in the last paragraph I have written.
21 have returned.
Turned up. Page 5, para 8 I have written of the affidavit. That in response to this notice as on 9/8/2023.
So let us wait for some more time.
Some more time. That's what I'm praying. ma'am.
What was the day, time target here?
Time target
In the
was
advertisement, what is the time target?
time target was my learned friend was granted 1 month time to give us particulars, and we were granted 2 months time thereafter to that
So
I have
let us-
written
Let
also.
us take this on next Friday.
Sorry, ma'am.
Let us take this on next Friday.
My lord.
Okay, so there may be some further applications
My lord,
also.
my lord.
Okay, so far as action through the notice by EPF authority pursuant to office, this court's order dated
Order dated
7/7/23.
Yes, my lord. 7/7 para 2 I have written.
7/7/23.
My lord.
7/7/23, there appears there is already paper advertisement in different mode. Sri Das Learned Council is directed to bring in the copies of publications, original publications.
Original ones.
By way of a memo.
My lord, I'll give it
At
because-
least within 3 working days. 3 working days.
ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଖାଲି ଓଡ଼ିଆଟା ଅଛି ଇଂଲିଶ ଆଉ ହିନ୍ଦୀଟା ମଗେଇବି
3 working days. By Tuesday you can
working
file.
days. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Place this matter for further consideration on the aspect of unidentified 254 members on the next date of posting on Friday.
Well,
so you bring a further affidavit if you have got any other information.
Any other development?
Lordship.
I would have miscase achieve. Just 1 minute. Question if there is some other council sitting. So 7/23 is disposed. Eita upar khal ja kariba. So 7/23 total jauni to.
Sorry, ma'am.
This order was passed 7/7/23. 23 order was passed involving IA 7/23.
Yes, ma'am.
So 7/23 to come again. Okay. Khali 7Q aspect is over. Yes,
Yes.
IA number 1 by 23.
Lordship, there is one more angle to this application. I have been given amount of 47,48,291. have been given amount of 47,48,291. That is 47.48 lakh, 48 lakh, on account of a staff provident fund trust.
Subbu, unable to hear. Please be on my.
Lordship. My apologies, Lordship. There was one private provident fund trust, and the amount upon the order of this honorable court has been given back to me by the concerned banks and the trust. The agency was captivating the trust. The total amount is, my lord, 47.48 lakhs approx, and that the accrued interest, because I have put that amount into fixed deposit as per honorable court's order. Now I just want to pay it back to the PF department. I have already prayed, my lord, in my prayers. It is there.
That is on what head?
IA 10, my lords. IA 10 in that case, my lords.
In the IA 10.
IA 10, my lords.
IA 10 is.
IA 10 up to 20.
Acha, this
IA
is your
10.
same.
IA 10.
My lords.
No, this was the issue which is already raised earlier. This is
Yes,
not.
yes.
Acha, you have filed a separate IA for that. Lordship,
IA 10 of
IA
73,
10, Lordship.
23. So let us get into that.
Lordship.
Just 1 minute. So let us go one by one. 10
Lordship.
ta sardwa tapare 1 koriba. na?
Okay, Lordship.
10 ta flag achi
My lords.
32.
32. Very limited prayer before your lordship, my lords.
So many flags at a line. So 5 କେମିତି? This is application by whom?
By
IA 10 by 23 is an application by whom?
by the private trust member, my lords.
By private?
Trust member,
Private trust member.
my lords.
So you have calculated they are entitled to certain amount.
Lordship, that has.
What is that amount?
47 lakhs 48,291.
So whatever they have claimed.
Lordship.
That is our funds, my lords, deposited, but with interest, my lords.
I'm
let
coming
them,
to-
let them.
Lordship, with the accrued interest as on date of giving.
That you have indicated with
Lord-
interest. Then,
With interest, Lordship.
then so there will be further amount.
Yes, Lordship, it may increase because it is in fixed deposit.
So you are ready to deposit 47 lakhs 48,291 along with interest.
Yes, Lordship.
So why don't you say what is that amount?
I've already given Lordship. In this, actually, this matter was coming up. He has filed a separate IA, but this issue I have raised almost a month back. In the response to his IA number 7, I've requested the Honorable Court with my report is. This is
Just
my
tell
report.
the
Just a
amount,
second.
just tell the amount.
My
I
report dated
discussed-
27/7/20. The amount is 47 lakhs 48,291 plus interest, Lordship. That will be.
Then you say
So
it is
breaking one
inclusive
second.
of interest.
Lordship.
It is inclusive of
No,
interest.
Lordship, it is exclusive of interest.
Then what is the interest component?
Lordship, that because the fixed
Oh, you
deposit
have
is.
not
No,
calculated.
Lordship, I've not broken the.
Then come on next Friday, tell what is the amount.
Okay, then I have to break the FD, Lordship.
Eh?
I have to break the fixed deposit, Lordship. Only then I can be able.
Or it will be sufficient enough if I direct, they will deposit for 7 lakhs or along with interest.
Lordship.
That will
That
take
will
care
be
of.
sufficient, Lordship.
Okay, this is an application I 10 of 23.
With all documents, my lords.
This
Let
is
them
an
direct to-
application with following prayer. I had the submission of the trust as well as private trust as well as the official liquidator. This court find there is no dispute with the amount claimed to the extent of rupees 47 lakhs 48,291 with interest. Official liquidator present here, Mr. SEKHAR, official liquidator present here contents. There is no calculation of the interest aspect.
Lordship.
It requires some time. Keeping there is no dispute on the deposit on the of the sum of rupees 47 lakhs 48,291 along with interest. This court in disposal of the IA 10 of 23 permit the official liquidator to make deposit of the sum of rupees 47 lakh 48,291 along with accrued interest.
Lordship.
Within 2 weeks time?
Within 1 week, I will do, Lordship.
Within 1 week?
Lordship.
Very good. Before the RPFC. Before the RPFC.
Yes,
Within 1 week as undertaken. Hala.
One
This
small player, my
is
lords.
the miscellaneous application.
Let them direct to.
Please be on my.
My lords, let them direct to deposit all the documents, my lords.
No,
So that he will.
My lord.
All the documents of the trust, my lords. Because there
Okay,
is.
trust document you hand over.
No, Lordship, whatever is given to me as is various basis, I will hand it over to
Absolutely.
RPFC.
That-
As is various basis, Lordship.
Okay.
My lord.
Further to, sorry, in addition to the above, this court also direct In the event the official liquidator is in possession of any document involving the trust involved herein,
Lordship.
all such documents we have also handed over to the EPF organization.
On as is varies basis, Lordship.
As it were basis.
Lordship.
Right. This disposes the IA.
Obliged.
10 of 23.
Obliged.
Now one, what happened? How many other persons have come or that matter has to be closed?
Lordship, only 20 odd
come.
dividends. They have come earlier, Lordship. There is some discrepancy in papers. By Monday, I'll clear everything, Lordship.
Then,
But
then let us close the matter next.
no, Lordship, there is
Tuesday.
one more important issue which I have filed a OLR, Lordship, OL report. It is with regard to payment of contributories, Lordship. So I have filed the list of provisional contributories today because my lord has to see first and then I have to go with the law.
That's a liability again.
Lordship, yes, that's a liability under law, Lordship. We have to give. If there is any
Then-
surplus remaining, we have to pay it to contributors.
Then it will be released in whose favor?
To the contributor shareholders, Lordship.
Shareholders.
Lordship.
Shareholders are already determined.
Lordship, there is one, the majority shareholder lies with.
Or they are to be noticed
No,
again.
they are determined. I have filed a report, Lordship. Provisional list has to be filed. I have filed, Lordship.
They are to be noticed or not?
They have to, after my lord's approval, they have to be noticed, Lordship.
Then this will not end in my tenure.
Lordship, 15 days time may kindly be given. The last occasion, Honorable Court was.
Then you put them to notice in the meantime.
Lordship, I'll put it. I'll put it by Monday. I'll put everything, Lordship, in place.
Okay. Main case, main case. It has been reported to the court by the company secretary, by the company registrar, the official liquidator, that there has been certain discharges in favor of the official liquidators as summarized in the report dated
11/7/23, Lordship.
11/7/23. This
11/8, my lord. My sincere report. 11/8, my lord.
11/8/23. Okay, this code, the company code finds all such shareholders are to be put to notice to establish their entitlements and facilitating release of the entitlements.
Lordship.
Well, this court permit the official liquidator to go ahead with appropriate communication
Lordship.
with all such shareholders.
Lordship.
By undertaking such exercise within a period of 7 days.
Lordship. I'll complete within
7 days and report the consequence on the next date of posting.
Lordship. The majority of share lies with government of Odisha only, Lordship. Majority of share lies with government of Odisha.
Pardon?
The majority of shareholding lies with government of Odisha.
Okay, then you can serve them.
More than I'm already in communication with industry department, Lordship.
Right.
92% shareholding.
Next date you also take care of. There are some shareholders and it is all government shareholder as she
Lordship.
said.
It is in the name of.
Then you have to get back some money.
Lordship.
Take away that money.
Lordship.
Otherwise it will all be deposited in central fund. So if something is calculated, take away that money.
Lordship.
You just give a copy to him.
Lordship. I'll supply it today.
So that he gets the shareholding details.
Lordship. I'll supply a report, a copy of this report, Lordship.
A copy of the shareholding details, the document indicating shareholding details. We are in the meantime handed over to Sri Mishra for taking instruction from competent authority in the meantime. Now one IA still left. IA one
of two.
It is at flag 19.
Flag Z, sir.
Flag 19. IA 1 of 23, flag 19.
I number is.
Reply to Z rochi.
Yes.
So flag 19, where is flag 19? Mr. Das, you can go. You can go.
Now I am free. Before lunch, my lord, I couldn't come to your lordship when the matter was called because I was on my legs. And that was halfway. After lunch also I was there. That is right.
Yes. There are so many flags, it is very difficult to get into this one. Postmaster Association 19 card. मिसकेस को सब सेपरेट फोल्डर रे रखो या देर लगा होने इनपे मिसकेस को सेपरेट फोल्डर रे रखो your presence will be required on the next date से 7 रे आउट टिके रही जाई छी आउ किछि अंश सेटा सार दो
Certain things left, Lordship.
आ ये आईटा को आसु देखिबा खाली आई रे ऑर्डर कर दियो 1/23 रे to be listed next Friday and सुनो 7 और 1 टाको सेपरेट कर दबो
Melod, another
तो
melod.
रहला आउ किछि नाही लास्ट 12 ये 12 कहार 12 आसंतु 12 कोन पे अछि से फ्राइडे आसीबो नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे आसीबो हला 12 टाको भी तमे सेपरेट करके मते दबो इमिति ए बंच रे दियोनी
Melod, another 13 of 23 is also mentioned there.
नहीं लिस्ट
That has not been copied.
Item 30.
That has with regard to melody a miscase as a file by.
लिस्ट रे नहीं डोंट मेंशन
मतलब item 35 entry model में continue
सबुथरे एंट्री मॉडल कंटिन्यू करिवो
Deeply
whichever is urgent rest assured
Deeply.
wherever entry model is there it is to continue
Deeply right.
हला मते सेपरेट करके दो हां